Today I'm going to go to Colossal Cave Caverns or Colossal Cave and everything. I'm going to be hiking around the cave. I'm going to get some Dutch bros on the way there, and I'm going to film it the entire time. So hope you guys enjoy.
I can't remember if this was like a. I knew we're gonna be in a cave.
He's had like 15.
How's your lemonade? Is it refreshing? Perfect for the hot day.
Thanks.
It's on the fireplace mantle.
For shoes.
Hey Mom, look out this window. That's like the most Arizona view you can possibly get. When people think of Arizona, I think of that, 100%.
But that is very cute. Look, there's a huge area over here. I want to make sure I don't bump anything. You can know them.
Nice aircon. I haven't seen these in years. Oh, they even have the lemon drops. Nice. It's always good. Good candy, man. Yep, I choose. They have like all my favorite candy here. Nice.
But you know what? If you can pull it off, yeah, that's it. Drink it on the drink. Yeah. Oh, look, here's the lock candy. Hello, how are you?
Well, how are you?
Good.
Awesome. I have a reservation for
Here's a Cody Mundy. Right there. Nice. Never seen one before until I got here. Huh. The Cody Mundy. Bam. I wish iPhones didn't get so grainy when you zoomed them in. On the road again. My mom wants to get some of this Cody Mundy action. Yo.
I mean, I don't have a problem with people, but it just Well, I try not to have some people, but that was just a little.
Oh, no, you're good. You're good. All right, folks. Well, my name's Adam. I'm going to be your tour guide. Welcome to Colossal Cave. Before we go in, I do have to go over some quick cave rules, and then we'll get in there and out of the ruckus. Number one rule, most important, is please don't touch the cave walls or formations. That's because the oil and
I know, I really asked, I was like, they're not communicating with us, right? If so, I gotta go.
All right. Thank you. Okay, so the cave rules real quick. Please don't touch the cave walls or formations because the oil and dirt in our hands actually damages them and they won't grow anymore. Cool thing is we're a dormant cave, we're not a dead cave. Dormant caves usually have really small growth. We had a crazy monsoon season last year. We got a ton of new growth. We just really want to protect it. There's also no food or drink allowed except for water. And I was going to say no gum, tobacco, or anything, but you can't do anything with it now. So just please don't spit it out or smear it on the rocks because people have done that. And then last of all is pictures. You can take as many pictures as you want. Just please turn off the flash on your phone or camera. And that's again because of the bats. We actually have mama bats teaching baby bats how to fly in here. So they're carrying them around, and if the flash goes off, sometimes they can drop the bats. I didn't see any bats this morning when I was putting lights in, but I just did a ladder tour and we did see some bats. So I'm hoping maybe someone will come by and say hi. If fortunately, unfortunately, depends if you like bats or not. So this is our entry room. That entrance that we just went through was originally just a 30-inch wide hole. And now that it's bigger, of course we get all kinds of animal visitors in the summer. Pretty much anything you can imagine that fits through that gate comes in here to cool off. They don't.
Different experience where, you know, how the cave and the lighting.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I either hit my head.
You don't want to drop your phone down there.
No, that's not too burly. Yeah, you still don't want to drop your phone down there.
It would be a pain to rescue someone with there.
Yeah.
Especially get knocked unconscious or anything.
What's your head bang?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure I don't know what it is, because I realize how low some of these rocks are.
Oh, jeez. Watch your head. Oh, wow. Jeez, that goes down a bit.
Yeah.
Remember, folks, we don't want to touch the rocks. Perfect. Okay. And if we can scooch in a little bit, I just want to make sure everyone in the back can see. Can you see us okay back there? We're good. All right. Welcome to the entry room to our cave. Sorry, I'm turned around. Welcome to the Crystal Forest. It gets its name because of these thousands of calcite crystal stalactites hanging from the ceiling that they thought looked like an upside-down pine tree forest. We can remember the name stalactite because it hangs tight to the ceiling. These guys coming up from the ground. Because he has been known to bite guests and tour guides alike with his fang and his giant molar. So if you're over 5'7", folks, please watch out for them, or you might leave here with a souvenir on your forehead you didn't get at the gift shop. We are going to head down this walkway to the drapery room. Before we do, I want to let you know when you go up some stairs, watch your head again. There's one little sneak up on you. As well as if you look to the left as you go up.
Oh wow, it gets really. Oh, holy crap.
Really mom size?
Oh my god, there's that too. The guy filming and walking through here can be a challenge. Well, no, this is a cave.
You're getting the whole thing, huh?
Oh yeah.
Very cool. In singular form, it's called cave bacon. And I bet everyone can guess why, right? It looks like bacon. So, above us right here is an ancient fault line. And about 23 million years ago, this huge piece of limestone wedged itself in that open fault line and hasn't moved. She's got a snaggletooth and she's munching on a limestone cookie. She is kind of a scary looking witch, but she's a really good witch. And that's because her nose points you directly out of the cave. She was a lifesaver to some people. She has been stuck in here for a long time though. She gets lonely, so she needs some friends to hang out with. Her first friend is Shadow the little cat. Perfect companion to a witch. During the monsoons, the humidity inside the cave was over 100%. It was muggy. Everyone doing good right now?
Well, honestly, you think that the lanterns kind of like give like I'm exploring the cave too to people who do the tours. Oh, jeez. Gee, that goes up so far. There's the weather station. 71 degrees, 24/7.
Transfer your hands.
Gotta get your lantern to refract off something so you can see all the way through these cracks.
So up here on your right, there's going to be our bottomless pit. Not actually bottomless, but it does go down over 4 stories. And trust me, what goes in there does not come out. So please hold on to your cell phones or cameras as you're taking pictures. We did have a teenage boy that decided to test this theory and threw his hat in. And then he was super surprised because it didn't come out.
I was super surprised, right?
It's on the right. Is this it?
Yeah. Here on
Oh.
your left, there's going to be some artifacts we found in that
Nice.
entry room below. The first is the pocket used for grinding softer stuff like corn, peas, and berries. The second is a mortar and pestle. It was used for grinding harder things like rocks for their pigment for paint and pottery. We're going to go into the movies and popcorn room.
It smells like a basement nowadays.
Right?
Yes. I just said that too. Well, that's good. That's a good kind of musty smell because I know it's not like mold or anything, or I mean, whatever's in here. Very cool. Oh, nice. Let's see a little sprinkle. I mean, like sparkle. Oh, jeez.
you guys
Wow.
split the room in half, and I'll have you come right over here. So, I don't want to jam everybody in one side. I want to- Thank you guys. You guys sure you just don't want to hang out in here with me until that school group leaves?
Oh no, we got lost.
All right, I'll have you folks come right over here. Sorry, you can come right over here. All right. Then you, instead of being a little bit on how this cave formed. Millions of years ago, as that water was seeping through the rocks, it picked up four main things. It picked up calcite or calcium carbonate, carbonic acid, sulfuric acid, and carbon dioxide. That acid solution. Yeah, they, like I said, they kind of have a mind of their own. I'll get it. I've got
One more click.
I've got the magic cave guy touch. So this is why the cave cricket's blind. But if you look up here, all these little blotches on the wall are new growth. We actually had water running down this wall. The thing is dormant caves are supposed to have tiny, tiny growth. They are not supposed to grow like this. So for our cave to have this much growth is really, really unheard of. Can you see that blue on the walls? That is really pretty, but it's got kind of a funky story. That's us. It's all over the floors down here too. That's our dander and lint. We've been having people come through the cave for 140 years. Eventually we're gonna leave our own mark. I would say at least it's a really pretty blue and not some bright color it takes away from the cave. We are working on dusting it, but it's a very delicate operation because can you see the purple on the walls? That's cave dust. That's protected, so we aren't allowed to dust that. Oh, that's, yeah. Here's my attempt at a smiley face. So I get to do all the cave graffiti I want, and they don't fire me. All right, folks, we can turn our lanterns on. On your right, you're going to see a display case from Bandits and Outlaws that may or may not have been in the cave. I don't know 100% either way. The facts I do know.
They even got first aid kits around just in case someone gets hurt. Here we go, some coffee.
So up here, you'll pass by Frank's display case, and there is one of the candles and ropes you would get for his tours. There's also his hat and carbide lantern. No cushioning. The cool thing is they only used hand tools in the cave. They didn't use power tools or explosives, and they only modified 2% of these cave walls. So as you walk through here and you look at the formations, they're all natural. I think that's cool.
Oh, there's a bat. Did you see that bat flying?
So folks, this staircase is called the domino staircase. And that's because if someone in the back falls, everyone in front of them goes down like dominoes. So just watch your step. When we get to the bottom of the stairs, if you look up, you're going to see a large stalactite. Her name. After you take a look up, you will see Cornelia. kids, you guys are doing awesome. I really appreciate it. When we get to the last room, I have little polished rocks that I hand out. It's like it reverberates almost through, like you can hear stuff. We're gonna go to a place called the sinkhole at the top of that hole. You can hear it all right there. Okay, we can shuffle in just a little bit. Okay, folks, so this room's called the cathedral room, and part of that is because of this formation here called the four praying nuns. I can really see the one on the right, but as you go further left, it becomes less apparent. This guy here is named Bone Crusher. He got that name because he broke the nose of one of our tour guides, so please watch out for him. If you turn your lanterns off, I'll show you why his nickname's also Booger. I can get it. There we go. All right, and that's because he looks like a big green booger. But that's not the thing I really like to show everybody. I like to show when you look up here.
Oh.
And that's all just because there's less dust on that calcite. So anything that's in the cave that doesn't have cave dust on it and it's calcite will glow that green. Right there. Thank you. And I didn't get to show you folks the four praying nuns too, so I'll show you. Oh, you saw it?
Yeah.
I just didn't want anyone to miss out.
Thank you. Did you guys?
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you.
We're praying nuns. Your mom just showed you who this is.
Yeah, I think this is one of the prettier things. It's tougher with bigger groups to get people through, but I don't want them to miss out.
It's beautiful.
Gotta get where you're at, Isaac.
All right, you guys
I
good?
don't know where to move.
Or do
I would like for you to move over some so I can see it. Mom's too short to see. behind
I
you.
get it.
Yeah, that is.
So, as you folks leave today, there's going to be an exit sign in our parking lot. If you look just to the left of the exit sign, you're going to see a root sticking out of the ground. That's actually the root to that construction shaft. So if we think about it, that puts us directly underneath the parking lot right now. Unless that makes you feel uncomfortable, then that's just another one of my bad jokes. This is the silent waterfall. It's more flowstone and dripstone we talked about. The way I wrap my head around how these are formed is it's kind of like super. Oh, right, folks, at the bottom of these stairs is the forehead factor. Please watch out.
Nice.
Technically not a sinkhole, it's technically a cave-in a cave, but the cool thing is it's also Frank's shortcut. So, down there is the living room. And Frank lowered his family, friends, tours, all that kind of stuff over this stalagmite into the living room. This is the stalagmite he tied everyone off to. And you can see rope wire on the side. And there's a fun little fact about the sinkhole is to do our wild cave tours. You do have to pass some physical tests to show you're able to do it because it's 5 hours of spelunking deep in the cave. Number 1 on the test, you have to sign a bunch of waivers. Number 2, you have to free climb from the bottom up to where these folks are standing right here with no rope. Yeah, it looks way worse than it is. The only thing is, when you're about 5 feet from the top, your handholds get really sparse. And it does kind of stink that the highest part of your climb is the hardest part of your climb. This is the last room on the tour, folks. I just want to say thank you. I really appreciate you laughing at my dumb jokes, too. My wife doesn't think I'm funny, so this way it makes me feel like I'm funnier than I am. Hey, let's get out of here. Here's a couple more. Sorry.
Very skinny.
Great.
Is that the little?
Yeah, that's the way he was talking.
Old ball. Soon. Nice cave. Nice place. Nice tour guide. Good time.
Yeah, well, okay. Take it behind you too big.
I mean, I'm sure it'd be a little spooky too, but it'd be cool.
There's the entry room. Nice.
I know, I was trying to, that's where it turned off. I can't remember how many times I pressed the button.
Thank you.